This could very well be the mess hall. That is the German gun pieces just laying there in the terrain. Are you kidding me? The original German gun is right there. How is that possible? Well, a lot is still possible out there. Welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. I am working like frantic here because we're going to pass on to you a lot of the artifacts that we found. But now, are you ready? This is part 3 of the amazing German World War II Peninsular Artillery Fortress. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, you have to do that. I'll put a link here in the video description where it says more. Please watch these first in full, then you get a better context of what is going on there. But we're going to show you the last pieces of the puzzle out there, and we just can't wait to share that with you. If you want to help us out to reach more people, all you have to do is watch the videos in full, because the YouTube algorithm works with us. And if you watch more of our videos, it is greatly appreciated. Let's go back in time and see what more the German World War II artillery fortress hides. That is a little piece of the Atlantic Wall, and that's where we are. You know, the Atlantic Wall stretched from the bottom of France to the top of Scandinavia, containing tens of thousands of structures, all on order of from Hitler. Hitler said, fortify the whole coastal area on this stretch to prevent the Allies from coming in and doing an invasion. Well, they started building, and they still did. They even built 2 or 3 days after they surrendered on different kind of locations. So pretty crazy. So we're going to continue our little quest for history right here today. And what we see here now, I think could be the second gun emplacement. And I would guess that this is actually a ammunition storage. Could also be a shelter, but I think it's a munition storage. And then you have a second munition storage right there. So I'm gonna go into the first one. Can you check that one, see if there's something special inside? All right, there's a lot of sheep's poo. Yeah, okay. They're very low in height. Sometimes I think they do some miscalculations, but they are basically munition storage. They can't be shelters. Why would there be 2 and why would they be so low? But you know, they could have combination usage. Could be shelter, could be munition storage, or even something else. All right, let's take a look at the other one. As I said, this place is spectacular. We have almost not scratched the surface. What is that? There are pieces of what took place here everywhere. Yeah, just another small one. Absolutely amazing. Wow. If you could listen to what I could hear out this hole now. It's a very strong pull of what is in there? Oh, it's just rocks. Wow. All right, let's continue. So, another mount. It is absolutely spectacular what are here. And the cover for the front of the gun, I think, is still there. These are the kind of things that protected the soldiers. I guess this was in the front where the barrel would point out. Yeah, I can see that the barrel is missing. As you can see in part 1, you can see that the other gun had all the details of the full gun. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely wonderful. So what the Germans had here is that they first put 8.8 centimeter guns here. And you can see it's very crudely made. See here, it's casted up like this. So it's very crudely made. And then after a while, they decided they wanted to put in 10.5 centimeter guns. And could you tell us, Eagle Eyes, how far they could shoot?
12,000 meters and 5 rounds in a minute.
12,000 meters and 5 rounds a minute. That means they could hit anything from here over to that island. And that is just pure crazy to think about. Did you know that you can become a World War II History Hunter team member and the artifacts here could be passed on to you in this manner and fashion here by creating beautiful World War II dioramas and displays? You can be the future keeper of something very, very special by the history and the history hunting that we share together. Check out the link in the video description. You can click that and you can become a Patreon team member if you want to. Different kind of perks with for your eyes only videos, travel vlogs, restoration projects, all of that good stuff. And if you want to know more, check out the supporter videos in the beginning of each month. But now let's continue our little adventure. Oh wow, it just goes on and on and on. Out of this world, this place it is. And I'm so happy that we have the chance to do this. And there's no way we could do this without the incredible support coming in. I have to say a massive thank you to our Patreon and PayPal supporters. Seagull Eyes is taking a rest here. You are the guys and girls who makes this come true. Without your kindness and your great support, it would be very difficult to do, especially for me as a single dad. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't believe it. Another one where the gun was attached. Wow, but they look weird. I cannot place it directly off what this is, but it looks weird. Nevertheless, what a pedestal. This looks very much to be like a flak installments for something completely else. But you can see this cover here on the sides. Wow. This is so weird because something is kind of not right here. I cannot put my finger on it, but what a fantastic place. Just imagine if the barrel would be there, like the one that we saw in part 1, laying on the in the pit there. Just imagine if that just could have been put up there, hoisted up, and just welded on. That would be so great to see. There's one of the clamps that you saw laying in the bunker. That's actually the top of one of these. Wow. I don't know what to say. This place has surprised me so much. And that is what it was all about. This is the Atlantic Wall. Very important part of it actually. Germans came here. Yeah, we have a lot of friends there, sheeps. The Germans came here and they said, we need to take this position, fortify it. Why? Because they had to protect the area of water here, because over there is a huge investment that the Germans made, and I mean a massive investment. Well, it's not exactly right here, it's more like this way, and that investment paid off because it enables the Germans to reach the Allies so much easier. So that is the main purpose of this position here, to protect that investment and also to be able to make an early warning kind of system of detecting the enemy coming in, or especially if they came in from this side here. Oh wow, there's a massive trench here leading into something here. You can see how they stacked this like several meters high. What is going on here? Oh wow, is that an underground barrack? That is the craziest installment I've ever seen. I think this is an underground barrack actually.
Oh, look at the top there.
Oh, there's something on the top. Okay, let's check that out first. Oh wow, look at that. 1945, and that is most likely made by a German soldier or something at this location. Holy pancake. Wow, it is so windy here. This looks to be like a 20mm flak 38. Most likely it would look something like this. Yeah, and if I'm not too mistaken, you're gonna be able to go down into maybe the bunker there. But you can see here, these 3 legs, the pedestals, are certain proof of the 20mm, and I think that couldn't be the cooling tub for the barrel. Could that be the cooling tub? I think that's munition for the magazine, and that's the cooling tub for the barrel. We're gonna go down there because we're gonna enter the bunker, I think, through this way here. Something has been put here after the war, because these metal pieces were not basically there. But I think this could have been the cooling tub. Yeah, they put bitumen to make prevent the water to seep through there. Cool. And this must have been just a tiny little small munition storage. Wow. Come on. I think this goes down to that bunker. Or is it just underground munition storage? It would have been so cool if this is connected to the... Oh, let's check it out. Oh, this is actually the barrack or whatever. Okay, so it seems like they had a storage of ammunition here. Yeah, this is the room where the soldiers were. Look how pristine and white this is painted. Absolutely crazy. So, some cables coming through there and a huge window. Is that to make it comfortable or like home? I couldn't tell you. But I guess there was a bunker oven there once upon a time. A couple of cables coming in, maybe for communication there. Electricity, because they brought generators. This island did not have electricity before the Germans came. And then the Germans actually transported huge generators out to the area. So they actually also put some of the civilians on the grid. And there's a sign. Holy cow, is that letters? Oh my goodness, did they write the... That's actually letters there. I can't read them. Let's see if they put... They would often write on the wall how many of each munition would be in here and the fuses. Oh my goodness. That's the only sign we've seen on this place. There was like a shelf there, but there was writing on that thing there. For sure. Wow. This place is amazing. Let's see here. Yeah, opening, and you have doorway. We just go out that way. We go through the trench. It's crazy. Yeah, he's gonna go through the trench. Yeah, this is where they came in. Holy cow. This is fascinating. And you can see here, this is what it would look like to come through here and then enter that incredible structure. I've never seen that combination of like an underground barrack and then with the hallway up to the 20mm. Fascinating. This thing here has a little special feature on the top. It's called a machine gun tubruk. See that? That's a circular position. It looks something like this. When the crew would be inside there and it could swivel around. So that's a near defense position of this area for the bunker itself. And also you can see all of these are camouflage canvas hooks. You can see that they are still here, and they were used to attach the camouflage canvas stretch over there. And you see the rocks implemented into the concrete. That's also something that was done to create the illusion of this being a part of the rock. And you see here, this is incredible where one of the strands of the cable are still here. You can actually see how that worked. That will be stretched over to the opposite set of hooks that you can see down there. There is an opposite set of hook there. And then the camouflage canvas will be put over here. That is very, very rare to see, and that's been there all the way since somebody put it up there in the 1940s. Let's see if I'm right. Is this a 622 or is it a 607 or 621? I don't think it's a 621. This is where that machine gun shooter would stay. This is his workspace. So munition in the pockets there probably, and then firing away. Spectacular. spectacular place. Let's hope that we can go inside here, except from it being wet. Oh wow. Oh, this is a even bigger munition storage. Holy cow, what number was this again? Yeah, this is massive. Yeah, this is 2 rooms. Check out on the walls, look at that heavy duty doors. Look at the heavy duty doors. And see here, the electronics, they were here. And they came in this way. Let me borrow your light, please, because mine is such a weak light today because it's a low battery. It's going to be easier for me to show them this.
Turn my light.
Yeah, you're going to get your light. Be careful. Okay, look at the size of these doors. And when you go to many of the locations on the Atlantic wall, they are being ripped off, blasted off, and melted to new pieces of future. But they are still here. And I can understand why. It's such a pain to get out here, but it's well worth it. Let me come through here, please. We've never been to one of these with the doors intact in both sides. And also here, there could be numbers stating what kind of munition was here, how many there were. Wow. So this is pretty exciting to see both of the doors here.
You go first.
Yeah, see those massive steel doors? They are blast tight and gas tight. What is that? Brush that Hans left. Wow, that is actually closed. Never seen that before. You know, I have to go into that room because we didn't do that. I'm going to go to the other side. You can go out there and I'm going to come that way, okay? All right, let's see in this room here. I'm so curious to see if there are any markings or anything. Can I squeeze through here? Yep. Wow, that's intimidating. To see that door locked, shut. Never seen that before, actually. Now you can see how you feel when this thing is closed off. And it's been closed off. See that? It's actually been closed off all the time since the Second World War. It's this movable. Now it's rusted. Wow. I've never seen that before. So that is kind of like, we always pass through them. And now one of them is just totally shut. Amazing. But there are no markings, no signs, no letters. And that was what I was hoping for to find here. Oh, let's go to the outside. You know, these things may look like random pieces of bunkers laying around, but they were put up with high precision and with very special purposes. And you can see that it's actually a piece of the, what is it, Eagle Eyes?
Emergency exit.
We call them emergency exit trays. They are in conjunction with the emergency exit system, which is down in the bunkers. Just have to move the little microphone here a little bit. And it's everywhere. See here? It's just floating around everywhere. This looks very much to be a German beer bottle, actually bottom. Something that would look like this. I recognize it. It's definitely German. Cool. A lot of these pieces from the emergency exit. These are ventilation shafts here. They had this cover on, and they could be also open like this. And they are just laying around everywhere. Be careful there, Eagle Eyes, because you know the depth of these. They are actually down there. When you can climb up, you can climb up from these areas here. So this is a machine gun Tobruk on the end there, as the other ones. And I'm definitely going to go inside here. All right, are you following me, Eagle Eyes?
Yes.
Boom. More of the intact doors. This is just amazing. So these bunkers were used for storing things. Actually, some of them were kitchen bunkers. There could be munition storage, crew shelters, or crew bunkers. Holy cow! Again, something crazy happened here. This is like the inner door frames, and this has been blasted. What the heck? Yeah, only thing laying there is a piece of the ventilation shaft. And the reason for that not too often being taken is because it's long. It's difficult to get out from here. So you have to chop it up into pieces. That's the only way you can get it out from here. Wow, this is even worse. But what took place there?
TNT.
Did they actually try to get the whole frame out by blasting it? Or what happened? Wow. Okay. More cables coming out from the outlet there. Wow. Again, you can see the emergency exit here. A lot of bricks this time. They were not often bricked up. They were more like filled with sand. That's a ton of bricks. That's not easy to get out in a hurry. These were used when you were in a hurry to get out of the bunker. Last resort. That is what you could do. You could go out this door. It was also a blast-proof door. Not a blast-proof door, but a very heavy-duty door. And the soldiers could pull out one of these trays and then pull out another one. The sand or gravel that was on the top would then come down, and like 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll dig them out, and then you can climb up a little ladder. I am amazed to see, what is that? Okay. I am amazed to see that they are basically untouched. You're going to see something here which is very real. This is the seal. See that? That's some kind of leather or something. So that is the seal for this door. You can actually see it here as well. That is absolutely so very rare to see. See that piece there? That is what seals this off. When you crank this handle, you kind of shut this towards this way, and this would make a gas-tight kind of solution. Very strange to see that. That is so weird. So weird. This is one of the ventilation shafts just laying there. And I can promise you, if you want to spend a couple of hours digging through some of this, you can actually sometimes find, buttons. And I actually found a Kriegsmarine belt buckle in a pile like this, but I mean a huge pile. So it is possible. What happened here? I really can't comprehend what took place to do this. Is it blasted or is it chiseled? I don't know. They must have had a massive hunger for maybe the door there. I'm not sure. That could be what they did. Crazy stuff. Oh yes, this place was absolutely bonkers. If you want to help us out to reach more locations like this, we have this little super thanks feature here. That is your opportunity to help us to go out and find and share even more history. But what a absolutely amazing place. And it doesn't stop there because, well, I'm not going to say too much because, again, Eagle Eyes, my son, he can do things that nobody else can do. And what he found out there will totally blow your mind because it's not over. Because we found something rather special. But that's going to be for another day, another story. I'm going to continue with my work to present and create these. These are beautiful setups or like dioramas or whatever you'd like to call them. Displays that Eagle Eyes, my son, has just recently made. That's going to be passed on to our Patreon team members. These are genuine original artifacts from the Second World War, and all of this is going to be passed on to you. We're going to put them into some kind of context, like this one here. This is like a German SS machine gun little nest that we found on the Eastern Front. Yes, we do know exactly who was there, and the SS fired these rounds out there. So it's genuine, it's original, and we want you to be the future keeper of those. So check out the links to become a Patreon team member in the video description where it says more here. That's where you can find that. And for all of you who help us out with some donations on the PayPal thing, there is something for you also each and every month. You can see that in our supporter videos in the beginning of each month. So Are you ready to see more later? I know you are. So in the meantime, I'll work hard with this. We'll see you later. Stay safe, keep smiling, and remember, history is everywhere.